live. Yeah, yeah, we going live. Hey, hey, we going live. Yeah, yeah, we going live. Yeah, yeah, we going. Yeah, yeah, we going. Yeah, 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 we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line. Hey.
Roll call in 3, 2, 1. Real roll call.
Real roll
All
call.
right. So because we
was
had
on time
before
myself.
we got started recording, we're
Okay.
gonna use our time of the day. And I think for this first one, we probably won't even need the entire minute, but we're gonna use it.
Okay.
Steve Nash he's been fired.
Yeah.
Talking about some amicably parted ways. He's been fired in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So he's out in Brooklyn. Who do you think is going to be the next coach? I know the name that's been swirling around, but who do you think?
And that's the name I hope it is. Because I want him to have another shot somewhere, because I don't know what you were thinking about. Anyway, Udoka, I hope that he does get this shot. I do.
All right, so I'm going to quickly, I don't think it'll be him. And I think that they are going to hang whoever wanted this to come out the way that it did, they were intentionally trying to ruin his career. And the fact
Steve Nash's career?
No.
Udoka.
Intentionally trying to ruin his career because they let it leak.
Yeah.
They withheld the woman's name.
Yeah.
And instead of firing him, they put him on leave.
Right.
So whoever it is, they don't want him to work again, or at least not anytime soon. So I don't think it'll be Ime Udoka. And honestly, I'm not all that familiar with the young coaches to know who might be in the wings.
I mean, there's some assistant coaches that might be, you know what I mean? Like people who have been head coaches that can come back out and do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gotta be young. I don't think it need to be anybody young. I think it need to be somebody that these dudes will respect, because you got all of these, you got a team full of hotheads and superstars and opinionated people who clearly think this they team. Yeah. So you got to have somebody who's strong enough to come in. They might need to find a female. I ain't even being funny. That can come in and just wreck shop. I don't care about what none of y'all got. That would be me.
Yeah.
I don't really care about what none of y'all got to say about nothing. We about to get this team together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's certainly some female coaches out there who I feel like will garner the respect of,
absolutely,
you know, those NBA players. I think it has to be the right coach, though. You know,
they need the right coach. That's why I say I hope it would be him, because we know what he's been able to do with what he had.
Yeah.
In Boston. I know we gotta go. All right.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Should the NFL trade deadline be pushed to week 10 or week 12, like some teams have requested? And go.
I feel like because you added an extra week to the season, that week 10 probably would be a good spot.
I think it shouldn't go past week 8 or 9. I think it has to be the midpoint of the season. This past year has been, this season has been more. We've seen more trades this season than we.
It was historic.
Years.
Yeah, it was historic for the NFL this year. Yeah.
And so, this is an anomaly. I don't think we changed the rules because of an outlier season.
Well, if they have more than one of these, so say next year, the next year, then you need to start really having these conversations, because this was, and it was a frenzy. It was crazy. It was, I don't even know. I know it felt like the why can't I think of the word? The draft. It probably felt like the draft, like the intensity.
Oh yeah, there was a whole bunch
in the camp. Yeah, so negotiations and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like they do need to get them a little more spread out a little more if they're gonna go, if it's gonna continue like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next topic. Coach Prime tells his team that he isn't entertaining any other programs. And go. How do you feel about that?
I love the loyalty. I think he made a decision, and honestly, it's him. It's Coach Prime because I feel like this. If it was another team that wanted him, that was Power 5 or a big D1 team that wanted him, before he got to Jackson State, he might be thinking that way. But since none of y'all was really coming for him, he's staying where he at, and I don't blame him.
Well, before he got to Jackson State, he wanted the Florida State head coaching job, and
they wouldn't even exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So at this point, he's like, whatever, y'all got it.
No foresight at all. I think that he needed to do this just because the media had been hounding him about taking a Power 5 job, and he had made the comments that I would be a fool not to entertain it because of my staff. So he needed to do it, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
I really don't want him to leave.
No, I don't either.
All right.
If he can get to be like over the sweat, the whole thing, that kind of thing. But I don't want to leave HBCUs. Yeah.
All right. The Falcons are in first place in the NFC South. Can they keep it up? And go.
Listen, we have taken over from your conference here. Y'all was the NFC least. We the NFC sour.
I like that.
And so it's a toss up every week with this. It has been for years that it just back and forth. Nobody's ever dominated this league, this conference ever, this division. Sorry, nobody's ever dominated this division. So it's a toss up from week to week because everybody sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just is what it is.
I mean, I think that they're going to take it. And I understand that right now they're in the midst of a dogfight with the Chargers. But just in looking at them, they're the best looking team in the division.
That's sad to say.
It is.
That's my team, and I'm saying it's sad. Yeah. Although I will say Arthur Smith has been doing a better job of utilizing the talent that he does have.
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
He has. He's been doing a better job. And Carnell back.
Yeah.
That'll help.
He was needed. That dude is
he the dude. I don't know. Like he the dude.
Swiss Army knife.
Right. He like Tyson Hill. Yeah.
All right. Last one.
Yep.
So we talked a little bit about this last week. Daniel Snyder is looking into options of possibly selling the Washington Commanders. And we just heard, well, you just heard and you told me that Kevin Durant is interested. How do we feel about that? And go.
Dope. I'm gonna let you have all of it.
About it. Oh man, listen.
You have all of this.
Listen, I'm gonna speak this into existence. Tuesday, I'm going to go play the Powerball. I'm going to win that $1 billion, and then I'm going to get in contact with Kevin Durant and be a part of this ownership group that goes and potentially buys the Commanders. That is my plan. That's what I want to do. From my mouth to God's ears.
My plan, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm sticking to it.
Oh, gosh. I'm here for it. I hope it does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would really love to see, like, one, we need a black owner. It's just time. But two, somebody like Kevin Durant who's from the area, you know.
The area. No, it's the area.
The area. You gotta say it like that.
That's right, the area.
I would love to see somebody like him. And I know Daniel Snyder's from the area too, but I'd love to see somebody like Kevin Durant on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I just needed you to have that whole minute because that's your, your team,
my city,
your city, your everything. So you got it. Yep.
Oh man.
Now put the cameras on me. 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 Put the cameras.